Okay, I'm winding the secondaries. This will be part 3. I got 16 lengths of this, 25 gauge, 23 feet. Goes all the way down here. And I looped it around this chair. Make sure you count them. Make sure they're this 16, you know. It's possible you do 14 accidentally or something. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of masking tape every 3 feet or so. Otherwise, when you wind it, it'll loop and cause a lot of problems. Okay, while the wire is tight, suspended in air, pretty tight, that's when you want to put little pieces of masking tape, just like very minimal amount. About every 3 feet, doesn't matter much. So now when you go to wind it, it'll be very simple. You won't have problems. Okay, I used a white electrical tape for the very end. And also you kind of make it flat. So when you go to scrape the varnish off the ends, you can put it like this and then flip it over, get the other side, and so run like this and like this. And like I said before, this is the time you want to scrape it while the wire is free. And so I got my 2 secondaries wires ready. This didn't take very long. Not long at all. And so I'll put on pause again. Okay, just leave the all the winds, just leave them on the ground. Don't spool them up. When you spool them up, you kind of twist everything. And it's better just to have them flat because it makes it easier to wind. When you get loops, it really screws things up. Pull it tight and you can ruin a whole coil when you get these kind of loops happening. So here's this, put on pause again. Okay, now I'm going to use this transformer tape and cover this one and cover this one. Put a little block of wood at the tip like here. And some super glue. And get these ready to wind. These two. And I did exactly the same wires, same length, same everything. 16 parallel strands of 25 gauge, 23 feet long. I'm going to do the same here, same here, same here. Timtron's 3-phase transformer, BITT, it had the same. Each one the same ohms and everything, and also the same winding direction. Do them all the same winding direction. It's not like a lead scaling magnetic motor coil generator thing where you wind one the other way and the other way. I did that on one of these and it didn't really do anything. So, but because the Timtron's is all the same direction, and a 3-phase transformer you buy would be all the same direction, I'm going to do them all the same direction. And oh, I thought I'd show you this transformer tape. Somebody said hockey tape. This might very well be hockey tape. And they told me it's transformer tape. But it's pretty thick, and there's a lot of fibers. And you can rip it really easy how you want. And it's probably heat resistant, but anyways, so this is what I'm going to use. Trying to think what else. So I guess I'll just call this part 3, and part 4 I should have all the wines on there. So you can see it's not that difficult, just got to find yourself a 3-phase transformer. They have millions on eBay. And this one was nice because the bar down here that goes across came off really easy. And some of them have every other laminate plate go down all the way to here. The next one doesn't, and the next one does, kind of interlocking, and you can't really pull those apart. And if you're doing them the type where you can't pull them apart and you just have this area here, just do what I'm doing here, lay it on the floor and pull it all the way through. And do another wine, pull it all the way through. I did have like where you take a drumstick and you wrap it all on a drumstick and then you stick the drumstick through to wind it. For ones that, you know, you don't have access like this, you know. But I like it better actually now where you just lay it on the floor and you pull it through. The drumstick did a lot of wines. I had problems with loops. Some of you might not know what I mean by loops, but if you wind a bunch of parallel winds, like, and you get some slack, then it creates this little loop, and then when you pull it tight, the loop tightens up and you have this kind of knot, and you don't want that. You just want nice smooth winds. So anyways, so I'm going to get to winding. I bet you I can be done with this in less than an hour. So if any of you want to build one of these, the only difficult part is building one of these. I didn't have to do it. Tim Tron did it for me. And he used a belt sander, you know, to make that with really rough grit, to make that a nice smooth surface. And he just found a really big microwave oven transformer, so this leg is solid from here to here, and then he put this one on there. And he just used super glue as far as I know. And so okay, so I guess that's part 3. Part 4 coming up. Thanks for watching.